Now we're leaving Flagstaff and we're about to go to New Mexico.
Mississippi, where I don't wanna be.
This is what sagebrush looks like in New Mexico. Or sorry, this is Arizona, but also New Mexico has a similar type. So honestly, this place is pretty sick. Look at that. Just catching some shade real quick. I love this quote, find the beauty in everyone. Amazing quote. Pretty dope. This is the barracks where you do shrooms. Whoa. That's like really good graffiti right there. Crazy. And the roof collapsed. Love to see this. I wish they didn't demolish places like this in California. I used to go to the desert all the time and explore, but they just demolished stuff like this. Genuinely, when there's like so much communal art, you could say, I feel like it's worth preserving. This is like a juniper, one of the desert junipers, I forget. Or I don't know what specific type this is. But, ooh. This is a cool plant. And this looks like a Mojave yucca. Those shoes in the previous video are made out of this. If I were to guess, I would guess this is some type of desert mallow. Looks a lot like it. It's beautiful. So today marks 100 years of this trading post, the Twin Arrows trading post. And 2026 is 100 years of the, what's it called? The Route 66. So, also fun fact, this place appeared in the movie Forrest Gump. Actually, sorry, I had that wrong. We just left Hopi land and now we're on Navajo land because this is all Navajo. Traditional Hogan. Those are pretty cool. This is such a beautiful view. And those are cottonwoods and this is a wild rose. And you know you can tell it's a wild rose because it has just one layer of petals. The multi-layer petals are never wild. We love to see a native plant. Although there's artificial turf over there, there are native plants here. And cottonwoods. Whoa. So hear me out. I think that tribal reservations in the United States are a really good litmus test for what the United States could be, what tribal sovereignty actually does, how it benefits everyone, right? Well, I was a little bit disappointed with specifically this Navajo reservation, Twin Arrows, because they have artificial turf all around the casino. Also, I just saw a guy watering 2 agave plants, which are desert plants, by the way. It's like desert agaves. And he was watering them in a rock-scaped landscape right next to all of the artificial turf. And there was way more artificial turf than there was agave. There's like 3 agaves and like a ton of turf and like all rock. And I look around this landscape over here and I see that this landscape is so rich with so many crazy cool plants, and there is just so much you could do with the landscaping at this casino, but this tribe didn't prioritize that, or maybe someone was in charge that didn't prioritize that, or maybe there is budget constraints, but it doesn't seem like it because the landscaping is pretty nice. Like, it's nicely done, and all these rocks needed to be brought in here and taken from somewhere, so I really don't think it was a financial constraint there. So anyway, my little rant. And I feel like if people from a culture that prioritizes connection to land and what in the West you call sustainability, or like a reciprocal relationship with the land, I just don't understand how something like this was allowed.